I guess so. I mean, every song comes from a place of personal experience. We went to Nashville, I think like the second week of September after we finished tour last year. And we were there for 2 weeks, and I walked in with a lot of ideas in my phone. I tried to be diligent the past year to just kind of type things in my phone, because I knew once we ended tour that we were going to go straight into writing for the next album. And one of the things that I had just noticed was the more I tried to do the right thing in a relationship, the more it kind of seemed to backfire on me. It was like the more I gave, the more I was taken advantage of, and it was just an interesting kind of realization or awakening. And so, there's just kind of came up with the phrase "good guys never win," and so we just wrote a song around that. Yeah, it is. It's been incredibly challenging, to be honest with you. What takes us days to kind of go back and forth on email and send over an idea would take us like probably just a couple hours if we could all get in the room together. But that just hasn't been a possibility in the past. I think we're starting to open up here in California. I know most parts of the country are starting to open up. And new information is kind of coming out every single day regarding COVID. So, I'm optimistic that, we'll be able to finish this really, really soon. I'm so glad you noticed. I thought that would have been pretty obvious, but yeah, we've never had acoustic guitar in a Laney song before, and there's a lot of acoustic guitar on this album. And it's something that Jake has always looked forward to. I wouldn't say he's fought for it, because I never fought back on it, but he's always looked forward to us, moving and growing into the idea of putting some acoustic guitar. The next song that we're going to put out has a cello in it. So we're introducing a lot of new elements. I think this whole album is it's kind of a testament to us being able to change and evolve and grow and progress. And we all are under the conviction and belief that this is our best album yet. We're just kind of waiting for the world to calm down and get back to a place where we can put things out and eventually go back on tour.
All right, thank you so much.
Totally. So I think Mama's Boy is it's a return or a revisited love to our roots and for our roots. I think geographical identity is so important when it comes to being a band. You think of Oasis and you think Manchester, you think the Beatles and you think Liverpool, you think U2 and you think Ireland. And that's one thing, honestly, that we've just kind of been lacking to a certain degree. None of us are from California. We're all from the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the country. And I think growing into that, becoming confident in that and being cool with that and comfortable with that is a it's part of growing up and maturing. But there's a lot to talk about, and there's a lot to explore. And we did just that on this album. Of course, there's going to be like the typical love song and something that we do really, really well, I believe. But there's also songs that are a bit broader, there's a song about what it's going to look like when our parents, die and we don't have them anymore. And so I'm just really excited. Like we've had this collection of songs for months now, and we're really I guess just really excited to put them out. Yeah, so I think Malibu Nights was so obviously a breakup album. It was top to bottom just what it was like to be broken up with. And while a lot of people can relate to that, if you hadn't been broken up with or recently broken up with, it was just kind of like, well, I mean, can't really relate. But like I said, there's a lot of different subject matter. You know, there's quite a few songs that hit differently and talk about different topics that we normally haven't spoken about in the past. And then sonically, there's just a lot of guitar on this album. It's, you know, at first all we had were a couple synthesizers to make the early Laney songs. And, you know, now that we've grown and progressed and toured all over the world, it's cool to start adding like bigger elements into our songs. And so, like I said earlier, our next single that comes out has acoustic guitar all over it and cello as well, and a huge guitar solo in the middle of it. So this is just all like new territory for us. We've just made it a point from the very beginning to never do the same thing twice. We always want to be growing and learning and evolving, just like any great band worth mentioning. And so we're excited for this next season.